Hello again, I'm Nathan. You're watching WasntMyFault. Welcome back to Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. This is part 2 of quite an unusual game for the channel. Well, I've done a couple of story-based games before, but this is really kind of pushing the limits of story versus action. So, we don't quite know what's going on. We've met a few, I don't know if they're spirits or after images or what, of a few different people by the name of Kate, who is a scientist, Stephen, who also appears to be a scientist, and Jeremy, who is a priest or vicar. A few other side characters. We found out people have been dying, some kids who are bleeding. They try to quarantine the place. Looks like it's all to do with some kind of planetary alignment they found out about through some telescope array or something like that. So, let's continue and see what else we can find out. So this is all story based, so I'm not sure if there's going to be any action, if we have to escape from aliens or what it is, I don't know, but I think there is definitely some kind of alien presence that light represents. I'm not sure if that's the alien or if that's just what is left over of the people. Can't go there. I can hear the birds. I haven't really seen any animals. I only hear the birds. I've not seen any real people. Just these lights. Now, where are you going? I have to go to the, I'll go to the playground. Where are you going now? See, I'm not sure if I should follow it. I'm just going to keep going this way. I was going this way already. UK oil. Really? See, this is the only thing I will say about this game. It's based in the 80s in the UK. Having lived in the 80s in the UK, it would be pence per litre, not price per gallon. And you don't buy it by the gallon. Not at all. So that is way off. Probably would have been about 20p per litre, I expect. Back then. It's crazy to think what prices it is now. But I don't drive at the moment, thankfully, so I don't have to worry about it. Which is nice. Hope there's oil or water or something. Any ghosties in here? No? Okay, not a lot this way. Right, they're working on a car. Well, that has no door.
Meg,
there's no door.
come and have a look at this.
Oh, I don't believe it. Charlie?
Jeremy reckons someone had been raiding all the empty houses. He said a load of stuff had been taken.
What's up?
It looks like someone's been collecting their own supplies.
Bastard.
Well, we've got enough stock in the warehouse to keep the entire village going for months.
We should get a truck.
What, and go and get all of it now?
Yeah, why not?
It's Appleton. It's that bloody crackpot Stephen Appleton. I'm gonna fucking do him.
Sam, it's fine. We'd better get moving before the weather turns. You come in. We'll swing by the camp and get Rachel on the way back.
Camp. Okay, anything for yours is the toilets. Just a little storeroom. With a mop and bucket. There's lots of noises all the time. It's very strange. Quarantined. I guess they didn't get far in the truck. Let's see. Keep hearing lots of different noises in this game. It's very, very confusing. The road goes all the way up there. It's so big. Look how big this place is. Oh god, this is going to take so long to explore everything and figure out what the hell happened. George, you want a balloon? No, Pennywise. Okay, it's not him then. That's fine. Brambles. Oh, this is an unusual modern house for such a... It's not a house. It's a doctor's surgery, I bet. Yeah, influenza. Doctor surgery. Haha! See? I can tell in the UK what things are. Little kiddies' toys. Yeah, yeah, more blood-filled rags.
Dr. Wade, here you are. There's a queue of patients a mile long out there.
Just send them to the village hall with the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gables just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming up from his ears and his
What
nose.
the hell do you want me to do? Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Dr. Phil, please, you have a duty to your patient.
Dr. Phil.
Your nose.
Okay, Dr. Phil got it. And he bled all over his computer. Look at that. There's like a BBC Micro now. BBC computer or Nimbus. Yeah, Nimbus used to be computers, not just a broomstick. Back in the day when I was little. Okay, so the doctor got it as well. Phone in the car in the 80s, really?
Visual
That's an old
and
mobile phone.
auditory distortions are becoming more frequent, along with mild convulsions to the left side, all of which support a preliminary diagnosis of intracranial hypertension, occurring as a result of a substantial and rapidly expanding tumor, originating, I believe, within the hypothalamus. Cognitive functions are currently unimpaired, aside from this crippling headache. Hemorrhaging is becoming more frequent, with
more
darker
bleeding.
clots passing through the nasal passages primarily. I believe I am dying.
Okay.
This is certainly not flu.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Or anything else I have ever encountered. And certainly, a tumor cannot expand this rapidly. In the blood clots, I see tiny flecks of what looks almost like, if I had to try and find a description, liquid light. I cannot explain this
Liquid
phenomenon.
light? It's going to be one of those ones where I don't tend to talk a lot because there's a lot of listening to do. So there's liquid light, so your soul is seeping out through your nose. Possibly. Is it actually the Rapture? Of people being called up to heaven. Seems a bit of an awful way to do it. People bleeding through their nose. Okay, I wonder whose house that is. They put that symbol on the door. Itchy nose. Another greenhouse. Nice garden.
You have to make a decision, Lizzie. Especially now.
I do love him, Father. I love them both.
He's married. There are other people involved in this.
Oh, I hardly think that anyone's in the position to claim the moral high ground, do you?
Well, I take your point about Stephen. And Robert. But I think Kate might see things differently.
Do you? I mean, she's not screwing anyone else, pardon my French, but she spends all day and night locked up in that observatory. Stephen says they
Go to the
barely see
observatory.
each other. That's hardly a marriage, is it?
Trouble in paradise. That can stop swinging. Nope. What's this way? There's a little path for the trees. Let's have an explore. You never know. Oh, that's quarantine, okay. Do not attempt to leave. Okay. But they did leave, somehow. All of them. So they start bleeding through the nose with little bits of liquid light in the blood. But they're hemorrhaging from a tumour, but it's not a tumour because it's acting too quickly. Seems to be this alien presence, whatever it is going up people's noses. I'm not quite sure. Very intriguing. So I don't know if there's going to be anything more than just wandering around listening to the story and then it'll come to some conclusion at the end of it. I honestly don't know enough about the game to kind of say what's happening either way. But it should be an interesting change of pace anyway. It's like watching a movie but get to interact with it. I don't mind. Right, oh, that one's full let. So that one's available. Shall we have a look? Empty house? What world is that? Oh, it's a tractor tyre. Okay, it's locked. Yawn. A busy day. About the fourth video I've done today? Yeah. I want to get ahead, then I'm not rushing around when I'm back in work. So I've got a few days off. Itchy nose. I'm trying to just get ahead of myself so I'm not rushing around when I'm back in work. So I've got a few days off. It's nice to just chill and play more games. Not just ones I'm recording, mind. I am playing like No Man's Sky still. I think I'm about 70 hours. I'm still going through. The trouble is with it is so much repetition because they've updated it a lot, which is fantastic because they've made some great updates to it. But then you find you have to redo some of the stuff you've already done. And never redo some more something. As I was saying, and every time you change your base to another planet in a different system, it forces you to redo some of the quests to get different people in there, like a farmer and a armourer and all the different kind of help you need on your base. Okay, Kate?
The magnetic field is causing disruptions to phone signals and the rest of the electrics. There are voices on the line. It's 4 a.m. Maybe everyone is up looking at the light show.
Okay, so there is a light show. So other people are seeing it's not just the astronomers. The scientists in the observatory that have noticed the lights. Everyone else has seen them as well. Can I go down here, I wonder? Lots of bikes. It's a bike pump. I'm gonna go back up to the road. Ah, such an itchy nose, don't know why. Maybe I need to trim my nose in. Yeah, probably a good idea. I'll do that later. Let's play this first. You can't see up my nose anyway, can you? Can you? Hope not. Alright. So look, there's a sign. What's the sign say? Where's that orb gone? I haven't seen an orb for a while. Oh, it's just town square. It was in Shropshire. Oh, cool. Are those all missing or dead people or infected people? You're here. So the observatory. Right, I don't know if I can get a tip before. It's Appleton's farm, little tip Wolf Lakeside. Garage is there. So it's up that way. Where's that noise? That was a weird noise. Ah, is this the other pub they took? No, that's the first pub, is it? Stars at night. Computer beep. Right, so I have explored some of this before. So I have gone all the way around there. Ah, that looks like the town hall. Or church, possibly. Okay, Jeremy. If that's Jeremy, I'm just assuming that it is. Let's go that way then. Lots of birds. Right, up to the church. Church seems like a good place to head for, because that's where everyone would go in emergency. Or the pub. Been to the pub, there's nobody there. As we know in the UK, if the zombies attack, go to the pub. The Winchester, to be more precise. Yes, Shaun of the Dead, big fan.
Reach the back fence, silly old bugger.
Well, loaves and fishes we can manage, but
Father
garden design
Jeremy,
is a little beyond.
might I have a word?
Mrs. Boyles, of course. Meg, will you excuse us, please?
See you back at Charlie's later. Cheerio, Wendy.
I was speaking to Barbara. She said there were some irregularities about Mary's morphine.
Good grief. Those are private medical records. Barbara should know better than to be discussing that sort of thing with you. If Dr. Wade finds out, he'll have no choice but to suspend her. Damn it, Wendy! Your brother is grieving. Mary was sick for a long time, and I'm glad it's over for her. Go and support Frank. He needs you now.
God knows what you did. He sees. I just pray can overlook Mary's weakness, but you, a man of the cloth,
If you have an issue with-
bring shame on this parish.
If you have an issue with me, I suggest you write to the Bishop of the Diocese. I have parishioners to attend to, excuse me.
So did he help euthanize her? Is it right? Ooh. Calm down. Seems to get very upset, that thing. I'm still going to the church, don't care where it wants to take me. There's another radio smoke. I wonder if you can get killed or anything in this game, or anything like that, or is it just purely you follow the story and try and get as much of the story together as you can before whatever happens, happens? I wonder. Be interesting finding out. Creepy dark church. Alright, this light is awful. Can't see a lot's going on. Neither can you. Okay. It's a lot about influenza and flu. What the hell? Those are not candles. Okay. There's weird. It's the alien life force stuff. They don't even look like candles. What the hell is that? Oh, God, walk all the way around. This is very strange. I'll open that door. Back out the front way then. Very, very odd, those lights. Is that another door? Can't tell. It's too dark. Very, very odd. Okay. Well, I guess I'll leave you then. Those candles were freaky. Very freaky and strange. The observatory. Cool. I can't follow that. I don't know if I'm supposed to follow it. Wish I could go faster. Where's that beeping coming from? Oh, there's a light coming up from the left. Music's like, this is just such a pretty looking game. It looks so realistic. It's quite amazing. Hey, lighty light. Can I play football?
Electrical failures all over Tower 6. The light is flowing like liquid. Its sense of purpose is overwhelming. There's something in... Stephen? Stephen, is that you?
Guessing not. That's the first quarantine house I went to. Oh, so look how nice the water looks. Should we go swimming? Maybe not. It's a bit more that way. Let's look up there. Let's have a look up here. Where's that place? Well, this will be the town hall, or village hall. I'm not sure it's quite a town. Village would probably be more apt. Summer Fate. Valis Observatory needing more towers. This meeting, everybody is welcome. Village hall tomorrow night at 7 PM. Flu quarantine and what they're not telling us. Call Meg or Barb if you have any questions. Okay. There's no noises from the cars. Let's get in the village hall. Okie dokie. Village hall that is then.
What about the station?
That's shut down too. So there's no way in or out of the valley. They're obviously serious about this flu thing.
Phil doesn't think it's flu at all. He said he's been practicing medicine for 30 years and he's seen plenty of flu, and he said this doesn't feel right at all.
Well, there's nothing of any use on the radio.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Have you started?
Yes, but to be honest, there's not really that much to discuss. This quarantine is in place, there's roadblocks and everything. No one really seems to know anything, but people are definitely missing. More of them too, not just a couple of old biddies. No one's seen the Sullivans since yesterday, and the house is just sitting there unlocked.
Too many sites.
I just got back from the farm. All of Frank's cows died in the night. He's devastated.
16 a site?
Hasn't he had enough for one?
Only 9 usually.
Mary, and now this.
Well, if no one's coming in to sort this mess out, we're just going to have to do it ourselves. Barbara, get Phil to do a stock take on medication. Jeremy, put the word out for people to congregate at the village hall. It's best we get everyone in one place for the time being.
Good.
I'll organise supplies. We'll have a lot of hungry mouths to feed. There's plenty at the depot, but let's start with what's here in the village. I'll draw up a rota. Charlie, you help me with that?
Anything for you, Meg?
I'll head out into the valley and scoop up the isolated families and check in with Lizzie Graves at the camp. Now, has anyone seen or heard anything from Stephen Appleton or his wife?
I guess not. Less teacups and coffee cups. Tell which is for tea and which is for coffee, can't you? Alright. So I'll get more of an idea of what's going on slightly. Can't go through any of these doors. Nope. This one. Kitchen. Very much in here. That was weird. Still power. I don't think I can use this last door on the right. Don't really need to anyway, but let's check in case it goes anywhere outside. I can't get to otherwise. That's an emergency door. Okay. Okay. May as well be thorough. Hey, lighty light, what are you doing? Excuse me? Trust no one? That's freaky when it goes through you. Noises so strange. Up your pitch. That's really weird because it's like it's trying to tell me something. I don't know what. No padlock. But it's not going to open anyway. Okay. Nice day, slightly overcast in places. Until the sun keeps getting lost behind the clouds. Ooh, this one's open. Number 10.
Meg? Meg, are you here?
No, she's not. Oh, she is.
There are too many empty houses tonight. Most of the village is gone now.
My head's killing me. Have you listened to the phones?
No, I thought they were all dead.
There's a strange kind of static now. I think I heard numbers in it. It sounded like the American woman.
Kate? She's still alive. No one's seen her.
Is Charlie back?
Not yet, no. I'm sorry.
You shouldn't leave the fire on.
That's all right, Father. Listen, you go on ahead. I'll just rest here a little longer.
Sleep well.
She ain't gonna wake up. She's got a headache and she's tired and she's bleeding. That's it, once you go to sleep, you don't wake up. That's just a reflection of the fireplace. Okay. Very dark. Be nice if I had a light. Look at the old computer. Great quiz questions. That's convertible. Spitfire is it? No, it's 4-seater. It's Jag. Maybe. Or Granada as well. Can't tell what it is from here. No idea. Not that big on old cars. Okay. Back out we go. Horses are gone as well. Yes, you can't tell what it is. It looks familiar. Not so much the front. So that symbol again. No, I came from that way, didn't I? So should I go up there? No, that's just gotta go back then. Oh, how long have we been doing this? Almost 30 minutes. Getting to that point again. Don't want them to be too boring because it's an interesting story, but I think sitting for too long watching it may be a bit much. I forgot what I was whispering. I'm going to go that way now. No, the stereo sound in this surround sound is nice because you can keep hearing it behind you and next to you as it moves around. It's kind of freaky, but well made. I do appreciate good sound. Can I interact with it? Do anything? No, I can't. I'm trying. Come on. Guess not. What is this symbol? I know it's infinity or Ouroboros. Or is it a mask? Like, no. Green Arrow or Robin? I'm not sure. Climbing frame. Where we pitched? Nothing out here. Where did it go, I wonder? Will it be back? Ooh, downstairs. Ooh. Creepy basement. More like my kind of thing.
I couldn't stop it. I couldn't do anything.
Stop it. Calm down.
I'll get back. It's in my head.
Howard, wait!
Ah! Father, are you all right?
It's my ankle. Oh, Jesus, Lord, I think it's broken.
Howard,
Howard, go and get help.
There's no one left. No one's coming to help us.
Please, Howard, fetch help.
The light. There in the light. I can see everyone in the light. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Help me.
Is that the end of Farah, Jeremy? Right, I'll come out of the basement and I'll end this episode. Some bits of light left everywhere. Itch. Right, I'll come outside. We shall call it a day. Right. Okay, that'll do for now. Hopefully you're enjoying this unusual tale of disappearance and aliens and disease and God knows what else. It's kind of getting interesting. A bit different. I'm quite liking it, so hopefully you are as well. And please hug the like button if you enjoyed it, and subscribe, all the other stuff as usual, and let other people know. And I'll pass on word, get other people here as well. That'd be good as well. Thanks a lot for watching. See you again soon. Bye bye.